Okay, what I've got here is I've got a Brayton cycle with intercooling, a regenerator, and a reheat. Okay, so we've got a lot of things going on here. Okay, the cycle produces a net of 10 megawatts of power. So I want to find the mass flow rate, the heat transfer. I've got two heat transfers here, Q-ins basically. Okay, and then the total thermal efficiency. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to use how much power is produced. Okay, where the work of the cycle, okay, is going to be the mass flow, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, oh, I guess I didn't say, it's given me all my H values here. Okay, so basically, with all those H values that I've given, and knowing the work of the cycle, I can find the mass flow just by delta H of all these things. So I've got, two turbines, two compressors. Okay, so it's going to be H6 minus H7 plus H8 minus H9 minus, I'll do it down here, my compressors, which are going to be H2 minus H1 and minus H4 minus H3. Okay, so again, the total work is 10 megawatts. I'm looking for the mass flow rate. I know my H value. So again, it's turbine 1 plus turbine 2 minus compressor 1 minus compressor 2. I've got all of those H values that I can plug in here. And from that, I can calculate that my mass flow rate then is going to be 15.76 kilograms per second. So again, as long as I know all of my states, all my H values, this stuff becomes pretty simple. Okay, and the idea behind the intercooler and the combustor is to increase the amount of work getting on. It doesn't necessarily affect my thermal efficiency that much, but I do get more work out with an intercooler and a reheat like I have here. Okay. With that said, I want to find Q in, which is basically the two combustors. Okay, now I know my mass flow rate. Okay, and it's going to be H6 minus H5 for that first combustor. That's Q in, and then my other Q in is H8 minus H7. Oops. And from that, I can find Q in again, knowing my mass flow rate, knowing all of my H values. Okay, I can get Q in for this to be 14,058 kilowatts. Okay. Now again, the regenerator helps this Q in get a little smaller. I do have more Q in because I have this reheat. The thing that comes from that reheat is I get more power. It does, again, not necessarily affect my thermal efficiency, but I definitely get more power out of it by putting that more Q into it. Okay. With that said, okay, now I can find my thermal efficiency, which is basically, again, work of the cycle. This is Q in, all over Q in, which is, basically 10 over 14, which is 71.1%, which is a pretty good efficiency that I'm getting with, that regenerator, reheat, intercool, all that good stuff. Okay, so again, that's kind of what the system looks like with intercooling, reheats, regeneration in there. Okay, and again, you got a two-stage compressor, two-stage turbine, reheat. Yeah, all you need to do is get your H values. Once you have those, it's just a lot of delta H's, just like everything else we've done.